total solar eclipse. Solar eclipse.
The countdown to the 2024 solar eclipse is on.
On Monday, April 8th, the U.S. is witnessing its longest-lasting solar eclipse in the past 200 years.
The total eclipse will last about 4.5 minutes, long enough to appreciate something when it's gone, but just make sure you appreciate it wearing these.
Even before the so-called Great American Eclipse, the sun was already having a moment in 2024. In fact, this year, for the first time, solar and wind power will surpass coal, generating more electricity for the U.S. And though you might think of wind as something different, wind is actually caused by uneven heating of the Earth's surface by, you guessed it, the sun.
Welcome to the Circuit News.
This year, instead of merely walking on sunshine, how about driving on it? Well, over 46,000 people have already put down money to do just that, and California-based Aptera Motors is hoping to ship their first production solar electric vehicles, or SEVs, later this year.
The world needs this.
I don't have to put on any gas money.
It's a solar-powered car that can charge while you drive, with a battery pack that provides 400 miles on a full charge. For most commuters, just leaving the car outside in the sun will give it 40 miles per day. Designed to Formula One safety standards, Aptera's superpower is its hyper-efficient aerodynamic design inspired by a certain apex predator. According to co-founder Chris Anthony, sharks swimming close to the seafloor figured out millions of years ago that if they developed a hump on their back, it sucks away a lot of the pressure that builds in the front of their nose. Aptera is definitely feeling the love. The company claims to have raised over $100 million during the past 2 years through unconventional crowdfunding. Over on the East Coast, we have Babcock Ranch, the first solar-powered town in the U.S. From an 870-acre solar farm to solar tree charging stations, the town hosts another one of the country's largest solar plus battery storage facilities that powers several counties across Florida. But what's special about this town is how it was designed to be climate resilient. With underground power lines and giant pods to prevent flooding, it even survived Hurricane Ian. Meanwhile, engineers at PennState found a way to capture solar energy while also cooling down the Earth at the same time.
The combined device can provide 30% more electricity saving compared with a bare solar cell. So it has potential, for example, for building integration, for energy saving.
The mechanical engineers combined a radioactive cooler with a solar panel, which basically sends infrared light straight into space without heating up the air around it. So during the day, the sunlight passes through the transparent cooler and gets sucked up by the solar cell, which turns it into electricity. Pretty cool, huh? Did you know that James Cameron's Avatar is the first movie franchise to be completely powered by solar energy? The entire production with 2 sound stages was completely powered by solar power, courtesy of solar company Stellar Energy.
It's such a great opportunity.
Cameron was such a huge fan of solar that he even designed this solar flower at the Muse School campus in Malibu, California.
The solar flower is not only shaped like a sunflower, but it uses advanced robotics and automation to track the sun. It can generate enough electricity to power 75 to 90% of the school.
Enjoy the total eclipse on Monday. Maybe just avoid doing this.
We'll see you next week right here on the Circuit News TV.